Oh my God. It is the worst show on the internet. It is back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Full Gruntle with me, Tim, and my good friend, your lovable Dan, Dan Eric. Welcome back. It's Full Gruntle. We're back, buddy.
Are we? What are we doing here?
Well, we're just doing our thing. It's been a while.
They just told me to just grab a beer
And
get
pop
into
you
the
in seat.
basement. So I grabbed the beer, and now I'm in the basement.
It's been a long time since we've been on the show, and it's good to be back, Dan. It's good to be back. What are you drinking today?
Oh, Diet Coke.
All right.
I don't drink during the workday anymore.
So you were the best. You said you did it.
That's like years and years and years ago.
Well, a lot of things have changed since we've been on Full Gruntle, Dan. A lot of things. Slap fighting is now a thing.
What is that?
Well, we'll get into that. People are eating crickets like it's a form of food.
Oh,
It's crazy.
You
It's crazy. Plastic surgery
once?
for your hand so you can sign your autograph better. Can you believe that?
I'll get plastic surgery on my hand so I can do something else a little bit better.
Well, keep it to yourself, Dad. Keep it to yourself.
That's
And there's been a lot of Guinness records. A lot of Guinness records out there.
Really?
That has been changing. So the world has changed, man.
Oh,
the
my
world
God.
has changed.
Well, hello, everybody out there. We're glad to be back. Get in the chat room. Let us know where you're from, what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you're at work, go hide in the shitter for an hour, 45 minutes or whatever, an hour. And smash that share button.
Smash the share button because we got a couple games. We got a game today.
Are we giving anything away?
Maybe if we get the right calls or the right people in the chat.
I think we need to introduce our new producer.
Ooh, yes. So we've gone through a lot of producers on this show.
That's not a good thing for me, then, is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, you might have seen his face before on club videos. Michael Bennett, welcome to the show. You are now sitting in the hot engineer seat. How's it going, man?
It's going well. This is fun.
Don't fuck this up.
That is the number one goal.
Well, the expectations are pretty low, Mike,
That's
because this is the worst show on the internet, and everything seems to go wrong when we turn the live button on.
Like 5 minutes before the show today.
Right. But it's new digs though. I'm digging the new table. This is made by one of our employees, Corinne Mako. She runs the custom team, and she also is quite the wood crafter.
That's true.
Is that right? Is that the right thing? Wood crafter,
woodmanshipper. I don't. You're asking me.
A carpenter.
I'm surprised I still have a job here.
Me too.
Speaking of which, Tim, what have you been up to? You've been traveling.
Well, yeah, man. It seems like a whole world has passed since the last time we were sharing. But the Gruntle Foundation is something that I've been putting a lot of time into the last year, and that's been a lot of fun. Got a pretty cool piece of legislation passed.
Made friends with some politicians. Made enemies with a lot of politicians.
Yeah. It's a dirty job. It's a dirty job out there. The realm of politics is never fun, especially when you're trying to just get things.
We should re-nickname you for all like the work you did on Capitol Hill. Could we just nickname you Tim the Swamp Thing? Jensen?
Swamp Thing.
As you trudge through that swamp,
that's what it feels like.
Slinging tons of shit around.
But it's fun. It's fun, especially when you're trying to do good things and you're doing with great people. And that was really a lot of fun over the summer. And we're still doing some good work today with the foundation.
Great work.
With the food insecurity. It's got a big food insecurity thing coming up, March 24th through 26th. We got a concert. We got a food insecurity program that we're putting out at Fort Campbell.
Fort Campbell has an identity crisis. I love Fort Campbell because half of it's in Tennessee and half of it's in is it Tennessee or
Tennessee and Kentucky?
Nebraska? Oh, Tennessee and Kentucky.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things like you can step and you're like, hey,
Sure.
you're UA, you're out of state.
Right.
Wait,
right.
no, I'm not.
Right.
Yes.
It's like which governor do you call?
That's true. Yeah.
Right. Really double dip when there's a problem, when there's a federal
Like
problem.
your mommy daddy. He said no. He said yes. I'm going to stay on the Kentucky side.
Yeah. So good stuff to the food insecurity program. So check out the gruntstylefoundation.org and you can get all the information on the food insecurities and what we're doing there. We delivered like 50 tons of food last year. It's ridiculous.
Nice.
I don't understand it. I don't understand why we're having to do that.
Kimberly said it's Confession Wednesday. We haven't done that.
Oh, Confession Wednesdays.
Oh, add that to
man. the repertoire,
the bring back
lineup.
list. Hey, what's going on, Brian? What's going on, Mark?
It's good to see everybody.
We got some
Chaps. Oh, saw you were in the hospital for a little bit. Good to see you're back on. You're back online, bud.
Where's Carlos?
Road Home Project up there in Chicago. Great program for veterans that are having some issues.
And just so you know, we do have a new phone number.
Oh, do we?
726-842-0371.
Oh.
That doesn't roll off the tongue as good.
No. I'm gonna have to, it's gonna take me a while to remember that one.
We'll change it.
Just look at the screen.
It's tiny, man. You know what else has changed? My vision.
Yeah. Michael reminds me of Rob behind there.
We need to put some powder on your head, though, buddy.
But then again, like something didn't go wrong yet.
So, Michael, you're now sitting. You've taken over the engineering role here for Full Gruntle. What do you do at Grunt Style? What do you do here, bud?
What do I do at Grunt Style? I run the Club Grunt Style business, which is our T-shirt subscription, and have a blast doing it and enjoy the members that we have. So, Club Grunt Style.
There you go. So if you want to let us know how much you love Club Grunt Style, that's the guy.
Yeah.
You want to know how much you hate him? We'll give his email later.
Yeah. Or just call 726-842-0371. I'm surprised Carlos hasn't jumped on yet.
It's been, I'm excited to see all the faces, man. It's been a long time.
It's been too long.
Yeah. How long were we off air for?
I don't fucking know.
9 months?
Yeah, something like that.
No, well, it's like a year.
Yeah, it's been like a year.
Over a year. Wow. Crazy.
Rusty,
Crazy.
help us knock the rust off.
Way too long.
We need our pipes cleaned out.
Like a rotor-rooter.
30-foot snake all the way through it.
What have you been up to, Dan?
I don't know. I just show up every day, get paid.
Well, you've been you're throwing some events?
Nah, we rocking events, man. We just finished pretty much a month-long rodeo project.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
A lot of fun, a lot of work, a lot of fun. If you were in the San Antonio area and visited us and won some cool stuff and met some people.
I'm growing more accustomed every year to the rodeo.
I hate it.
Why?
I mean, I love it. I love the people.
You hate it probably because he just has to work it.
He has to listen to country music all day.
I even tried watching Yellowstone again yesterday. I'm like, I'm done with horses. I'm
really?
done with the whole thing.
Why? Oh, you've had a couple bad experiences with horses.
I've had a lot of bad experiences with horses. Yeah. I mean, aside from being violated by one, everything that could go wrong with a horse went wrong with a horse.
We got a little Brokeback Dan over here.
Literally, I almost broke my back.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great. You laughed the whole time. But
we got to show that video sometime. That was fantastic.
We are looking forward. Memorial Day weekend, we will be in Norfolk, Virginia, as one of the partners and main sponsors of Patriotic Festival.
Yeah, that's exciting. There's a lot of activity happening in Norfolk. A lot of activity happening.
It's a Navy town, so there's always activity going on.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's been a long time since I've been to Norfolk, to tell you the truth.
Are you going to come?
I'm going to be there.
All right, cool.
Absolutely.
I think we got a good plan in place.
That's Memorial Day weekend, right?
Yes, there might be a Grunt Style social there.
Oh, yes. Grunt Style socials. I love it. Yes, I'll be there for that, Norfolk. Then I got to jump over to Arlington.
Oh, it's a 3-hour drive north.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour drive. Got to do some work up there. So that's exciting. So what you got? Patriotic Fest. Anything else coming up?
I'm not going to disclose anything else at this time.
He just doesn't know.
He just doesn't know. I've seen the way that Dan plans his business.
Whiteboard.
Works.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I get to see behind the curtain.
You do. We have one more meeting, and then we might be at a place in a town that's very large, a lot of people and motorcycles. So I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Was it Bike Week down in Myrtle Beach?
No, it's not. More bigger.
More peoplers. All right. Well, more to come on that one, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is it in a cold area or a warm area?
In the winter, it's cold.
Yeah.
In the summer, it's nice.
Okay.
It's not San Antonio heat.
God, heat.
Steve loves Violent But True Bedtime Stories. Fantastic. More to come there, man. More to come on that.
That's right.
Big announcements on bedtime stories coming up. That's for sure. Well, hey, we got a new format to the show, right, Mike? So we're going to be. Michael. Mickey. What do you go by? Michael? Is that your thing?
Yeah.
You don't like to shorten it up?
No.
Why not? Mike seems more appropriate for you.
Michael. That's what my wife calls me. We'll stick with it.
Once tech starts going down, you'll just be a jerk off.
All right, Daniel.
We got new segments in the way that we're going to be running the program. So what's coming up here next, buddy?
So today we're going to play a game based on March Madness, except we're going to do it between fictional war movies and non-fictional war movies, and y'all two will be going.
Are you nervous?
To the bracket? No.
Seems like it.
Spit it out, you stuttering prick.
We'll be going to the bracket.
Why you always got to call people names, man?
I'm breaking them in.
Jackass. Go through the bracket. You choose your favorite movies based on nonfiction or fiction, and we'll see at the end which.
Some of these are questionable.
Well, yeah.
Do we get up and go to the whiteboard?
No, you'll talk about it, and we'll have
bringing the whiteboard here because I can't see anything.
We'll throw up a graphic, Dan.
You don't have papers?
I do have.
Yeah, they're right in front of you.
I prepared you, Dan.
Not used to this. Not used to this. They're used to just like, hey guys, go ahead.
That's great.
Yeah, you'll go to this whiteboard.
We have to walk
over.
over.
I can see it right there.
We'll cut to the whiteboard.
Okay.
And somebody will be placing them appropriately where they go.
Okay.
All right. So we're March Madness on military movies.
Yep.
March movie madness.
I didn't get the movie list.
All right. Yeah, we're going to take a quick.
I got 2 of these, but.
Yeah.
Club Grunt style.
That's where all the financing goes. He's got the budget for the big commercials.
Then how do we afford this nice new desk?
Well, Dan, I won't tell you what we had to do for that.
Oh, is that where?
No, but again, it was made by Corinne. This is lovely, lovely, absolutely.
Oh,
The craftsmanship is superb. So if you're local to Texas and you want some good carpentry done, I want to reach out to Corinne. She is stellar, that's for sure. All right, so let's get to March movie madness, huh, Michael? So are we going? So we're going to go bracket by bracket. Are you going to call them out, and then we have to go on figure out who's the winner is?
Are we going to like mass debate over these movies?
So you've got the list in front of you,
yeah,
right? Based on nonfiction and fiction.
Yeah,
you two will go through it together, and we'll start off at nonfiction. You'll debate. And whichever one comes out of the debate first, we'll move to the next part of the bracket.
What does nonfiction mean?
Not real.
Not real.
The non part.
This is basic
fiction
high school
is real?
education. Fiction is fact. Nonfiction.
Wait.
I thought it was the other way around. It's the other way around.
I'm messing you up, man. Nonfiction is fact. Fiction is made up.
Dumb.
We just confuse you.
All right, so who's the first 2 up in the bracket?
That's for you to decide.
Oh, but you have them all labeled over there.
Right.
Why don't you let us know which ones to debate?
This seems like it's backwards.
12 minutes in. Already I'm pissed.
All right, so bracket, what's the first one? Art of
Act of Valor.
Act of Valor versus who?
Act of Valor.
Lone Survivor.
Lone Survivor. One of those is a fiction. You guys decide.
Wait, which one has
so
a book?
I think Acts of Valor already goes on to win that bracket.
Act of Valor? Who is that? Entire embark on a covert mission to kidnap CIA agent. That wasn't real.
Huh?
That wasn't real. Act of Valor?
It's loosely based on events.
Oh, it's real. Yeah, loosely.
All these are loosely.
All right, Act of Valor it is. I'm going to have to agree.
Yeah. All right,
there's a shock.
So we'll move that one down. And then the next one is Saving Private Ryan and Pearl Harbor.
Oh, it's got to be Saving Private Ryan. Pearl Harbor, we're talking Ben Affleck version?
Isn't that the only one?
I thought there was another one.
I don't know.
There's Ben Affleck, is the one we're talking about.
Yo, any war movie besides The Notebook that's made into a love story should be banned.
Well, you can't put a love story in a military movie.
Well, The Notebook wasn't really a military movie.
I'm talking about Pearl Harbor, Top Gun.
True.
Like it really lost me when the romance of the Top Gun of the original.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Nobody got naked either.
Right. Now if it's like a Hot Shots romance.
I mean, Jennifer Connelly. How did we get on Top Gun already? I mean, she's still hot for her age.
Jennifer Connelly, who's she?
She was the girl in the new Top Gun.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
All right, I'll show you some pictures later. You'll remember.
Okay.
So, Saving Private Ryan.
I have to go and say I like a good naval battle, but and some aerial dogfighting.
Yeah.
But I got to go with the infantry
Yeah, I don't like Ben Affleck.
and Ben Affleck. I just want to punch him in the face.
Right in the face.
He ruined Batman.
What's
he
that?
He ruined Batman.
He definitely ruined Batman. And then that Twinkle Sparkle guy afterward, he pretty much sucked also.
Robert Patterson.
Yeah, whatever.
Rob
Twilight
Patterson?
Boy.
That wasn't bad.
He was terrible.
Yeah,
It's like,
I probably wouldn't see the next one.
I haven't seen it, so.
who was the camera guy?
All right. The next two we'll move on. Black Hawk Down and Platoon.
Ooh,
that's a tough
man.
one.
Okay, all right. Well,
Platoon, was that the one with the Michael J. Fox?
no, that's with
It's in your notes, Dan.
Oh.
what's his name?
Oh, Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, Willem
And
Dafoe.
William Dafoe. Yeah. That man has looked like shit his whole life.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that makes some money, man.
It did make some money.
It makes some
I
money.
don't know.
Let's see, Josh, the Black Hawk Down Platoon. Listen, again, I think let's go down. Black Hawk Down would never have happened if the Marines stayed. So I think let's just go with Platoon.
Wow. I don't know, though. I don't know.
This is where we fight it out.
I kind of like Black Hawk Down.
It's a good movie.
Platoon was good, but Charlie Sheen was a bit of a bitch for a while.
Yeah.
You know, until he started smoking weed.
Well, Platoon is about the story of a young PFC hanging out with the wrong crowd.
Platoon was a story of they thanked me for my service when I got back. What did you do? I smoked weed, banged Thai hookers, and possibly some heroin was involved.
Right.
Tiger
It's like Iraq 2009.
All right, Michael, you have to break the tie on this.
I'm going. It's Platoon, man. It's Platoon.
We're tied. I'm going with Black Hawk Down. Michael's got to break the tie. Just fucking.
I've only
pick
seen
one.
Black Hawk Down, so
Okay,
that's the
Black
one I'm going with.
What? Oh, come on. You've only seen Black Hawk Down?
Well,
That's
all right, so we'll move on.
discouraging.
We'll do Inglorious Bastards and Fury.
Ooh, man. Those are two Brad Pitt movies.
Both Brad Pitt movies.
God dang. Why you gonna do this to me, Michael?
I know that's a tough one. I'm going to say Inglorious Bastards for the entertainment factor of it. A little bit of humor and entertainment.
It was a funny movie.
That reminds me. The Inglorious Bastards has the scene where they're in the bar, right, and they're drinking with the Germans.
Yes.
That's a Peter or was that
It's like, it seems like more Quentin Tarantino-ish.
3-2? What do you say? Have you ever heard the story of Peter Ortiz?
Who's that?
He's the Marine that was in Europe. Was an OSS agent.
Oh yeah.
And I think I did a VBT on it. And he was in a bar, right? And he was very notable for his fighting in Europe. He'd always fight his Class A's, right? So the story goes he was sitting in a bar one time and he heard a bunch of German officers talking smack about the United States. So he leaves the bar, gets in his dress blue uniform, comes back and murders all the Germans, like the German soldiers in the bar.
We got it then Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah, it's Inglorious Bastards for me because
Fury was good.
That was a great scene in that movie.
You know, it was a tank.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Inglorious Bastards moves on.
Yeah.
All right.
Fury. I like tanks. Fury was a great movie. It really was.
All right, so we move on to fiction. What is
Okay.
fiction, Dan?
That's stuff that's not real.
Loosely.
Loosely.
Not
So
real.
we'll go with Periscope versus Forrest Gump.
Periscope Down versus Forrest Gump. I think Forrest Gump was a true story.
Loosely.
That's where Apple came from and Bubba Gump
I
Shrimp
thought I
Company.
just read. There was an article I just read about.
Bubba Gump Shrimp Company.
I just love that part of the movie where he's just so happy to see Lieutenant Dan. He just jumps off his boat.
I'm gonna go with Forrest Gump on this one. Periscope Down was entertaining. Is that what the one with Rob Schneider?
I think it's appropriate to pair two comedies against each other.
It's true.
And but like Periscope Down is like. Have you ever seen Below Decks?
No.
The animation.
No.
It's something very similar.
I don't. Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer is just hard to watch too.
Douche.
He's like, yeah.
I don't like him. Like him since Cheers, right? Wasn't he the
right? He's he's like the pretentious family member that you don't like.
Yeah, like the one that went to like Harvard.
Right.
Throws it in your face.
Just snoots at you.
He was part of one of those secret societies. Got spanked in the ass. Yes, sir, man.
Sounds like you're describing yourself.
Harvard, really?
I
I couldn't even be the janitor.
No.
All right, Forrest Gump it is.
Forrest Gump.
All right. Well, remember we were supposed to go do another transition segment?
We will
drive the show, Michael.
Yeah, just following the notes here, bud.
In a good rhythm. Yeah. So we'll move on. Starship Troopers versus Tropic Thunder.
Oh man. This is a tough one. Didn't Ben Stiller just get controversy about Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, because he said he's not apologizing for it.
Yeah. I agree.
It's comedy. It's
comedy.
Parody. It's comedy. What about imagine if they put Blazing Saddles out today?
I just was watching History of the World Part 2. He turned it into a mini series, like episodic. It's what Bill Brooks, like you just ruined one of the greatest things you ever did.
Here's Blazing Saddles if they release it today. Opening credits.
I think you still get away with a lot of stuff.
Maybe.
I think people are just like
douchebags.
I think social media makes things louder than what they really are.
People taking themselves too seriously.
Yeah, of course, it's comedy.
All right,
we can't laugh at ourselves. Which what's the category again?
Starship Troopers versus
Trill,
Glorious Bastards. Whatever. Tropic Thunder Down Under, the Thunder Down Under. Whatever. I'm going. I swear I'm sober. I'm going with Starship Troopers, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do Tropic Thunder.
What?
It is one of my favorite movies.
How?
It's one of my favorite movies.
What's the best line out of Tropic Thunder?
The best line out of there's like so many of them.
Okay. Right,
and there's just so many.
But they didn't kill space bugs. You're killing space bugs. This is like it was a future look into what the Space Force wants to be, but we never.
Yeah, okay. So, but the book was better.
I don't read books. Any good book they turn into a movie anyway.
I can't argue with you, Dan. You're not wrong.
All right,
Michael, you have to break the tie.
I thought Tropic Thunder was a really funny movie, so I'm going with that one.
You're
fantastic.
Kiss ass.
We just went with your last one.
Right. Dan, if Dan's not winning, Dan.
All right, one more before we take a segment break.
Okay.
2 more. Rambo versus Predator.
Oh, God dang. See, that's another tough one.
Which Rambo? One?
The original.
Oh, the original? Then I'm versus who? What? Predator? I'm going to go with Predator. Rambo 1 was good, but it wasn't technically a war movie.
No, why not? There was killing.
It was, but it was kind of like, I don't know.
There was machine guns. It was a Christmas movie.
First Blood Part 2 was better. The second one was better. Way better.
Well, absolutely, because he was becoming operationalized again. This was him just wanting a sandwich.
I'm going to go with Predator.
I mean, Predator, yeah.
The cast.
It's more iconic. I didn't really understand Rambo until I was, out of the military.
It didn't get popular until after it got more views after Part 2 came out than Part 1.
Maybe, yeah. It's probably true. I don't know if that's
plus Part 2 had that hot little Asian chick in it.
Well, if that's how you remember,
that's
movies.
it. Man.
That's Dan's criteria for a good movie.
Who's the? How's the supporting
guns,
actress?
Booze, and boobs, man.
Okay,
it's not that.
There you go.
I mean, sorry.
No,
so what are we going with?
I'm going with Predator.
I'm going with
Predator.
I have to go with Predator.
All right, we'll move Predator.
Although the franchise of Rambo is way better than the franchise of Predator.
I will agree to that.
They're bastardized.
Was there like 5 Rambos now?
No, there's like 17 freaking Predators.
Yeah.
Alien versus Predator, Predator versus Predator, Predator versus...
It's all for the merchandise.
Stormship Troopers.
All right. We'll go with Apocalypse Now versus Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, man, that's a good one, too.
Marines versus Army.
That's a good one, too.
Marines versus Army. Apocalypse Now is super slow. That was more of a long story that led to like the dumbest ending ever. But so I'm going to go with Full Metal Jacket. I mean, Joker, Animal Mother, Cowboy.
I mean, it's a good romanticism of Marine Corps boot camp. So, and one
of the best lines ever to come out of a movie that's still used to this day. Oh, me so homey.
Yes, yeah. But I would take. It smells like. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Oh, that's a good line. That's
I mean, there's so many good. That's a really tough one. That's a really tough one. But I mean, I'd be in trouble if I didn't.
You have to go full. I know.
For the Marines. But yeah, Full Metal Jacket, man.
All right. Now we take a break until we go to round 2.
Quick second, and we'll go to round 2 and get that prepared.
But I'm sitting across the table from somebody that sat 105 days, and you were actually running your own psychological campaign against your captors. Yeah. Please enlighten our listeners.
It was difficult to be in that basement for 105 days. I stepped out of the cell door, and as soon as I stepped out of the door, one of them puts me in a chokehold.
Hi, Ray. Welcome to another episode of American Grid with me, Tim Jensen, a special 2-part episode on all things Afghanistan. We're talking about kidnapping. We're talking about 105 days in captivity. And we're also talking about the AAA Act that has passed through Congress and the fire watch that was getting that going last year in Congress. Our guest, Sophie Raouf, will be here to tell us all. So you want to check this out. This is fascinating information. You're going to want to share with all your friends because this Afghanistan conversation isn't going away anytime soon.
And we're back.
Sometimes I listen to myself and I'm like, is this guy retarded?
You're the part owner and the boss. So
do we agree with that, or do we just keep our mouth shut?
This is where you just kind of
Michael.
No, Tim, you sound amazing. Yeah. You should do this for a living.
I just watched the podcast to hear your voice.
Oh boy.
All right, we'll move on.
All right, who's up next?
We are going to move back to nonfiction.
All right.
Do you remember what that is, Dan?
Yes, that's the real stuff.
All right, and we're going to do Act of Valor versus Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, okay. What is let me refresh myself with. I don't think I've ever seen Act of Valor.
I haven't either.
Saving Private Ryan, it is. I don't remember seeing it either.
I'm sure there's like 7 books though. If it was about a SEAL team.
Yeah. Oh, the whole team? They probably have a whole like 15 books between them. One from one, dual written. They all contradict each other.
Was there a body count in that one?
Moving on. A body count in Act of Fury?
Oh, shit. We didn't even see body counts.
No, there's no body counts.
There is. There is. If they were real SEALs, nobody would know the body count.
NA. It says NA.
Well, there you go.
All right, so we're going with...
I didn't even see the body count numbers. That's cool.
So which one did we choose on that one?
Pearl Harbor. That's a lot. Oh, we chose... which one is it? Saving Ryan.
Yeah. All right, we'll move Saving Private Ryan. All right, next one would be Black Hawk Down versus Inglourious Bastards.
Inglourious Bastards.
Wait, how does Inglourious Bastards in the real section?
It's loosely.
Is it really? Oh,
it's loosely based on real events.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Inglourious Bastards on this one.
Yeah.
Why?
Still, that entertainment factor of it, and the balls on those guys. They had huge balls.
I used to have a gunny that we'd go out every day. Every day we'd come back to the barracks, right? And this was like pre-workups to go to Iraq. And he would pop in Black Hawk Down. And it's like, man, this is gonna be it. It's gonna be it, man. I'm like, Gunny, you need to settle down.
What the hell?
Settle down, buddy. There's no Irene.
God. All right, what's next?
Forrest Gump versus Tropic Thunder.
Forrest Gump.
Man. What? Are you kidding?
Forrest Gump. It's iconic.
It is not as iconic as seeing Tom Cruise in prosthesis playing an agent trying to get his actor back.
No.
I
gotta go with Gump. Just for the
you never bet
Lieutenant
against
Dan factor.
I've learned you never bet against Tom Cruise. Ever.
Why? Because he's made of plastic.
Look at the guy.
He doesn't.
Michael, you're gonna have to break.
Does his own stunts.
Go ahead.
Hmm. I watched.
You know what to pick.
Forrest Gump more and more. I'm going with Tropic Thunder was hilarious though. Ben Stiller.
Forrest Gump made you laugh, made you cry, made you want to wear condoms.
It made me cry laughing.
Made you want to wear
never make me cry.
It makes you want to wear condoms so you don't get AIDS.
Is that real?
Is there a Tropic Thunder restaurant? But no, there's a bubblegum shrimp company.
And does somebody, when they see somebody running, run, Forrest, run?
Yeah.
So lots of lines that.
Sure. He did beat the Chinese in ping pong.
Yeah.
And the way the world's going, we need more of that.
We need more Forrest Gumps.
So let's go with Forrest.
Oh, that's a poor decision.
Yes.
For international relations, I understand.
Jesus.
All right, we'll move on. Predator versus Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
I got to go with Predator, man.
Really? You're gonna
You're
gonna go with the Deutsch.
I've seen that movie.
You're
probably
turning your back on your Marine brothers.
like 1,000 plus times.
What? Predator?
Yeah.
No, gotta go with Full Metal Jacket.
I wore the VHS out on that tape when I had it.
They make DVDs now.
Oh, this is when I was.
Streaming.
They make DVDs.
Michael, you have to break the tie.
They make laser discs now, Dan.
You know what? Let's let the chat room break the tie.
Ooh.
Real quick. Predator or Full Metal Jacket?
Predator, Nick Benchwall.
And Spicy's in there. Of course he would pick Predator.
Yeah.
Not to catch a predator.
Oh, hey, what's up, Brian? That's a tough one. Yeah, Predator all day. Like I love Full Metal Jacket, but like, you know, after the first half of the movie, you're like, okay, it's just combat for the rest of the
Michael?
time. Did any of those Marines kill an alien?
Illegal.
Wait, they were in.
Yeah, let's go Full Metal Jacket on that one.
What the?
Yes.
You guys have poor taste in movies.
I also haven't seen half of these.
How have you not seen these movies?
That's a
grew up in a cult?
That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show.
Would they lock you in a room and make you watch Joel Osteen for
4 hours a day?
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right. So
getting closer.
Next week we will finish out and choose our winners.
Well, we have to wait a whole week for the winners?
It's called a tease.
Big tease happening over here.
All right. Well, we're going to start wrapping up. We did want to do a
Michael.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You sound terrible.
And also, when something's flowing, just let it flow, man.
It's first time.
So we can do something new next week. Just let it flow.
We'll do something. All right. Y'all want to finish it? Let's go.
We're here. Let's do it.
Here, you have a whole
Let's close
hour
it down.
of my time blocked off.
All right. So. All right. Well, let's move.
I love it.
Act of Valor versus Saving Private Ryan and Glorious Bastards.
Ooh. I don't know, because Matt Damon turned into a little bitch at the end. And then Tom Hanks died.
Yeah, it was a glorious ending, though. Like he
He
went down fighting.
He did go down fighting against a tank.
Yeah, I forget the ending of Glorious Bastards. How did that?
I don't remember.
Shape up.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I don't know. Let's go the chats on this one.
Yeah, I mean, Inglorious Bastards, he's scalping mofos.
Yeah.
Don't be a Michael.
Thank you, Glenn. So
Let's see, Glorious Bastards. What could it?
Come on. I mean, just the characters were so much better.
They're great. It's a great, both of great World War II
The
movies.
only thing I would say has the advantage in Saving Private Ryan is that sniper dude got blown up in the bell tower at the end, which was very disheartening for me. Because he was the coolest one out of all of them. He's just like, man, I got him.
Kimberly says we will find out whose hands. What?
What hands?
We will find out whose hands next week also.
It's Vanna.
Oh! I didn't even realize that.
That's good. That's good.
You should paint your fingernails next week.
Yeah. Well, so let's drill down to the ending battle in Inglourious Bastard versus the ending battle in Saving Private Ryan. Which one was more epic?
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was more epic.
It was
planned.
Yeah.
Minimal resources.
Body counts.
Oh yeah, let's go to the fucking body count.
Body count. Inglourious Bastard, 363. Saving Private Ryan, 255.
I don't know about that one. I don't think
it's not the quantity of death; it's the quality.
I'm saying. I mean, does that include the guy who blew himself up with the sticky bomb by mistake?
Yes, he's included that number.
Okay.
Sands of Iwo Jima. I know it's not on the list, Brian. Like there's some really great ones.
I'll go with. I hate agreeing with you.
I'm thinking it's Saving Private Ryan.
You know what? Here's the deciding factor to me. We know they made a porn Saving Ryan's Privates. Did they ever make a porn based on Inglourious Bastards? I don't think so. Saving Private Ryan it is.
Well, there you go. That's how Dan qualifies everything. Okay.
All right. Forrest Gump versus Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, man.
All right. Still, both comedies.
Both comedies. Both had romance in it.
Yeah.
Animal Mother.
Both had some bros that died in it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good pairing.
Do we have?
There's boot camp in both.
Both.
Yeah.
There's no
love interest.
There's kind of a Bubba in both.
Who?
You had Bubba, and then you had what's his name?
Bubba. Bullet Eater.
Yeah. And, no, it's not Gomer Pyle. What was his name?
It's Pyle.
Oh, Private Pyle.
Yeah.
You both had that. You both had, but the Lieutenant Dan factor is still there.
Yeah. Who's there's no real Lieutenant Dan. I don't like Forrest Gump though. I don't like that movie. I'm going with Full Metal Jacket. I have to.
Kimberly agrees.
I need my deciding factor here. What about a movie that I?
Are you a Peter Puffer?
Let's go Full Metal Jacket.
That's what our audience is saying.
Let's go Full Metal Jacket.
I do miss that Arlie Ermey's no longer with us.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's Tears of the Sun. Ooh, that was a terrible movie.
Tears of the Sun. Oh, wasn't that
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah. It's sad what's happened to Bruce Willis, and now people
is he dead?
No, he's got aphasia or something where you start losing your mind or something.
He's rich. Who cares?
It's just sad, man.
It is sad. Great. You know what? Millions of other people in the world have the same shit, and they ain't rich and famous, so nobody cares.
You know,
I don't care about celebrities, especially ones that die. Like, especially when like what's his name from Fast and the Furious? Ironically, dies in a car crash.
Oh yeah,
Paul Walker.
Yeah,
he wasn't that Fast and Furious.
Walking no more.
He was fast and flammable.
Damn.
That's too much, Dan. Mute his mic.
Dan has been removed from the feed.
All right.
All right, let's choose a winner.
Down to the final.
Okay. Oh, who would have known it is Saving Private Ryan versus Full Metal Jacket?
Oh man,
that's an interesting ending.
I mean, you had that ending scene, but then you also had the Tet Offensive in Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Battle of Hue City.
Yeah.
I'm going with Hue.
I'm going Full Metal Jacket. Gonna have to.
Ain't giving no army no wins.
No, can't do it.
So we are in agreement.
Yeah, there it is. There's
Number
your winner.
one.
Full Metal Jacket. Not planned.
Winner.
You went against Full Metal Jacket. We had to go to Rob on that. I mean, not Rob, Michael. I keep calling him Rob.
That's surprising winner. Yeah.
There's our winner.
Maybe it's some just natural bias from the two hosts. But I did vote against it. Like
Kimberly, finally, it's starting to look like it's going off the rails.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's about it.
We're back.
Dan.
Yes.
Got a couple things to tighten up at the end of the show here, but we want to say thank you for joining us today. Full Gruntle is back. We'll be back every Wednesday starting out at the 12 o'clock Central Time.
Yeah.
So if you're at work, go sneak away, hide out in the shitter, because boss makes a buck, you make a dime. Shit on company time.
And full Gruntle.
And full
And we'll be introducing a lot of new people in the next couple.
Oh yeah, we've got a lot of new guests coming on the show.
Entertainment coming. So tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your cousins, tell your dog. Just pop in that Full Gruntle.
Do share on your dog's page.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that have pet pages. Yeah, share it on your
ridiculous.
pet page.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. All right, well, good to go. And again, make sure you guys sign up for Club Grunt Style. Go visit AmericanGrit.com for all of your pop culture news, interviews, podcasting. Go check it out. And then, as always, make sure you check out the Grunt Style Foundation, gruntstylefoundation.org, and all the great things that the Grunt Style Foundation is doing for the veteran community, active duty as well. It's an incredible organization, not just because I'm the president, but because of all the great things that they're doing.
You're not only the president, you're also a client.
I'm also a client. Let's close out, Dan, with the ass report. What's it looking like?
Oh, wow. I haven't done the ass report in a while. I'm wearing jeans today. Today is a nice, balmy, like 80 out or something?
Yeah, low 80s.
Low 80s here in San Antonio. So it's pretty clean. Yeah. It's pretty non-sticky down there.
It's a non-stick day. It's like Teflon.
No baby powder, no gold bond required. You are full blown good to go without worrying about a little swamp ass.
All right, there you go.
You got 1 month left of.
Yes.
There you go. You can go full stride, full sprint.
You can go full Gruntle.
You can go full Gruntle. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you again next week, 12 o'clock Central Time here at the Grunt Style social media channels. And it's good to be back. Good to see all of you. And I hope you had a couple laughs with us today. Get back to work. We'll see you soon. Bye.